All successes begin with self-discipline. It starts with you. Always be you, play chess, not checkers, and always play the long game. By 23 years old, I failed at achieving the biggest dream of my life. My ass was kicked and I was down, but not out. I refused to give up, got back up and pushed on. Do not go gentle, cause that rent is always due. Outwork all competition, be grateful for the grind, don't run from your demons, and if it ever becomes personal, then payback's a bitch. Vision, guts and enthusiasm. 3 qualities I feel you always gotta have to have a shot at success. I have a little belief that success is never unrelenting. And if success is what we chase, then neither are we. Success will always be driven by focus and effort, and we always control both. I like the idea of working in different genres and transcending genres and hopefully finding success, and ultimately make movies people like. When he speaks to you, he speaks with an earnest vibe and an earnest energy. Don't be afraid to be ambitious about your goals. Hard work never stops. Neither should your dreams. Grind hard, shine hard. I like to use the hard times of the past to motivate me today. Not only do I think being nice and kind is easy, but being kind, in my opinion, is important. One of the most important things you can accomplish is just being yourself. The first step to achieving your goal is to take a moment to respect your goal. Know what it means to you to achieve it. The wall, your success, is on the other side. Can't jump over it or go around it. You know what to do. There is no substitute for hard work. Always be humble and hungry. Wake up determined. Go to bed satisfied. We do today what they won't, so tomorrow we accomplish what they can't. When life puts you in touchy situations, don't say why me. Just say try me. When you walk up to opportunity's door, don't knock it, kick that bitch in, smile and introduce yourself. With drive and a bit of talent, you can move mountains. You don't need directions, just point yourself to the top and go. Be the person that when your feet touch the floor in the morning the devil says, "Oh shit, they're up." If something stands between you and your success, move it. Never be denied. In 1995 I had $7 in my pocket and knew 2 things: I'm broke as hell and one day I won't be. Success at anything will always come down to this: focus and effort. And we control both. Success isn't always about greatness, it's about consistency. Consistent, hard work gains success. Greatness will come. Success isn't overnight, it's when every day you get a little better than the day before. It all adds up. Think back 5 years ago. Think of where you're at today. Think ahead years and what you want to accomplish. Be unstoppable. I grew up in a musical family. The majority of my growing up was done in Hawaii. It's what we do. You sing, you dance, you play ukulele and you drink. The men I idolized built their bodies and became somebody, like Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I thought, that can be me. So I started working out. The funny thing is I didn't realize back then that I was having a defining moment. Football changed my life and it gave me a platform to get out my aggression, and it gave me a sense of value. With drive and a bit of talent, you can move mountains. Just bring it. 2 things happen when an athlete gets injured.
Some guys say, "Fuck it, I'm going to wait it out 3 to 4 months." But with me and lots of other athletes, you find your 8th or 9th gear, a gear you've never gone to before, and say, "I'm going to come back." Training for me is a metaphor for life, period. The dedication, the determination, the desire, the work ethic, the great successes and the great failures, I take that into life. My work, my goal, my life, it's like a treadmill. And there's no stop button on my treadmill. Once I get on, I just keep going. I'll never, ever be full, I'll always be hungry. Obviously, I'm not talking about food. Growing up I had nothing for such a long time. Someone told me a long time ago and I've never forgotten it: once you've ever been hungry, really, really hungry, then you'll never, ever be full. so I'll always be hungry in some way, driven and motivated to get what I want. I grew up where, when a door closed, a window didn't open. The only thing I had was cracks. I do everything to get through those cracks: scratch, claw, bite, push, bleed. Now the opportunity is here. The door is wide open, and it's as big as a garage. Be humble, be hungry, and always be the hardest worker in the room. One of the most important things you can accomplish is just being yourself. Blood, sweat, and respect. First two you give. Last one you earn. It's you versus you. It's not about the car you drive. It's about the size of your arm hanging out of the window. Keep calm and shut your mouth. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. It's simple. Do it. I like to use the hard times of the past to motivate me today. You either play the game or let the game play you. Unapologetically push for greater and always disrupt expectations. It ain't the 99% who's not putting in the relentless hard work that I care about. It's the 1% who is. I never want to just play in the game, I want to change the way the game is played. Wrestling was like stand-up comedy for me. The one thing I couldn't identify with was the blue cowboy outfit he put on. I was a bit challenged when I was younger to stay on the right path. I want someone who can trust that my big hands are going to take care of them. I'm very low-key. I don't really blend in, so it's difficult to go out in public. I like to do things that are kind of quiet, whether it's a dinner at my house or a restaurant, or a movie night at home. My philosophy is, it's always very rewarding when you can make an audience laugh. I don't mind making fun of myself. I like self-deprecating comedy. But I'd like you to laugh with me occasionally, too. I like the idea of making a big, fun, adventure type of movie. When I was a kid at 4 years old, that's when I started amateur wrestling with my dad and family. And when that's instilled in you, it never goes away. You don't sign up for a divorce when you get married. It's very painful. But it's taught me a great deal about myself. WWE is a space where I thrived, and I loved, and I still do. I love connecting with an audience. That is the greatest thing about going back to WWE. I've always loved the showmanship of professional wrestling. While I love making movies, I love that platform, too. My goal was never to be the loudest or the craziest. It was to be the most entertaining. The road to success and greatness is always paved with consistent hard work. Outwork your competitors, be authentic, and above all else, chase your greatness. Let your actions do your talking for you. Two-hand philosophy. If I can't earn it, then I don't want it. My hands might be calloused up and scarred up with a knuckle or two missing, poor punching form, but they're mine and serve as my daily anchors for putting in the work. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on the progress. Sometimes you find success and sometimes you don't, but my satisfaction is knowing I'll always control my effort with my own two hands.